JournalBot. JournalBot was not the easiest to set up. It is quite complicated. It uses a framework called Hermes, which is becoming super popular. In some ways, more popular than OpenCloud, which was like incredibly viral earlier this year. And Vaskin set up JournalBot to run on this Hermes network. But then we were also sick of all the problems we were having with Claude and OpenAI, which just wasn't working too well to power DistroBot, our corporate agent. And so we decided to build JournalBot to use a totally different system. It's used decentralized computing. Basically, it allows you to use open source models, which are, generally speaking, I think less expensive than some of the like Claude or OpenAI's models. And they're basic, you can examine them. And if you use this decentralized network, you're not dependent on one particular server to run your AI. And you also get some privacy features. And we also used another feature that is makes it so that it's self-funding. It sounds weird, but it's actually true.
Talk about that spark inspiration and how it pivoted into the Hermes combo with Morpheus to create a JournalBot that now we get to train, which is the exciting part I want to talk about at some other time. But let's go back to that connection, if you can explain that.
Yeah, so Brad reached out to me about Everclaw and the Morpheus project, and I it was basically just setting up a new provider for Hermes. So Hermes has a way to hook up to different providers, and they just have an endpoint that's similar to all the other ones. So it's a custom provider that was implemented for hooking it up to the system. And when we got it hooked up, basically you had staked some, I forgot the coin's name. Remind me. The coin was Morpheus. More. That's right.
MOR.
You staked, yeah, you staked some more, and basically the interest on that could be used to run the queries that we were running when we first set it up. And it routes it to GLM 5.1. The only problem with that is it doesn't have a vision model, but with a workaround, we can add Kimi 2.5 or 2.6, I forget, that has vision. So I can give vision capabilities to the bot.
So we have 50 more tokens staked. And I think it's like $2.50 or something. So let's say that's like $125 worth of more tokens, and it's yielding 15 cents per day of credits, dollars. And that goes a strangely long way, actually. We set up JournalBot, and then we still, I mean, as Vaskin's been bugging us to like program its soul. But also we have to, once you build this thing, then you have to figure out exactly how to use it. And we've been we wanted to use it to help us manage our content pipeline. And it turns out that it cannot do that with the Slack project manager. So January, you and I have been talking about, I think we need to do Google Sheets for our project tracking, and then JournalBot will basically be able to manage our content pipeline. I think that is like the sort of easiest thing that it would do for us, right? So, I mean, I'm thinking about that's why we haven't really done a whole lot with JournalBot yet, because we're so busy with all the other stuff, just like everybody else in this world has a million things going on. And
yeah, so but Brad, back it up. JournalBot is like 2 weeks old, okay? And you're like moving on, like you're a bad baby daddy. You're just leaving all your bots. You're like, okay, raise yourself now. I'm done. I made you, spinning them off.
I'll be back.
Left and right.
I'm coming back.
That's why I'm getting these questions at Baskin, because I'm like, we need to structure ourselves. Yeah. Because I want to train this baby. Like, we only A students in this family. And I want to know how to structure that correctly, you know, so it comes up with the right soul and ethics to be my ultimate journal bot. I may have to spin up my own. But this is the start of it. And
you don't trust my ethics on the
we have to agree on our co-parenting style.
Hey, we share this JournalBot.
Okay,
Right.
I know.
I love all my agents equally.
This is actually a concern for organizations as they go through this process, because they